Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy and today I'm taking part in a global monthly video collab group. Each month we get together, we are stamping up demonstrators from around the world. We get together with a theme and we do a video hop. So I'm so excited. This month our theme is flag colours. I'm going to bring my card in and show you. So here in Australia our flag colours are red, white and blue, and I've created this gorgeous card. Let's get started. The products I'm using are on the screen and I have my kit here all ready to go. I have pre-die cut 3 stars from the Stitched Stars dies in terracotta tile. This is a really great die set to have on hand. We're also using the For Every Seasons Designer Series paper, a wonderful pack, lots and lots of colourful designs, and we're using the Misty Moonlight Designer Series paper there. Our card base is terracotta tile, it's half a piece of A4. I'm going to score in the middle there. And then I'm going to line it up at the 2 3/4 inch mark, and I'm cutting off up to that score line, and once I close it up again I'll be able to, there we go, I'm just going to cut off that piece as well. So it's a bit of a different fold. Once I fold these score lines together, there is a little bit of an overhang. I'm going to just bring in my paper snips and chop that off. Now all the measurements can be found over my blog and there is a link to that blog post in the description. And if you're after any supplies to make this card or to make any other card, you can go to my online store and purchase through there. So we have a piece of Whisper white cardstock here, and that's our inside of the card. The front is going to have that Designer Series paper. So we're using the sentiment from the Floral Essence stamp set. We have Night of Navy ink, and we're just going to stamp that sentiment, which is a really lovely sentiment. Gluing that down with some Tombow glue, and that's our inside done. You could certainly amp that up a little bit if you would like. Now the front piece of the Designer Series paper measures that front flap, so there's no overhang. So I'm using the Misty Moonlight cardstock there. I'm punching out 2 of those leaves from that punch, but depending on whether you're using a punch or a die, you might just have to change how big your cardstock is. We have a large piece of Whisper white cardstock for our flowers, and I'm using the perennial flower punch to create those flowers. To make 5 flowers we need 10 punched out of those pieces. Got the terracotta tile ink here. We're going to stamp that center from that stamp set just in the 5 of those flowers. To make the flowers really pop, I'm just going in and pinching on each of those petals, and we're doing that with both. Winter Stella just in the middle of those centers. It just gives it that little bit of shimmer as well. I'm using some dimensionals to really pop the flowers up, so the flower will be popped up onto the card and then the second petal will be popped up on that first petal. If you're after any Stampin' Up supplies and you live in Australia, I would love it if you shopped in my store. I've got some really great benefits for shopping with me as well, so pop on over and have a look. So quick and easy to make this card. I'm just going to line up all my flowers, and I'm just doing the same with the leaves to giving that extra little bit of pop. Now the leaves are going to be attached with glue dots, and here we go. So we're just going to pop some of those on. We've got the stars, and I'm using some mini dimensionals to pop up the stars because they're so small. We really, you could use normal size dimensionals, but you'd have to chop them down just a little bit. So just taking the backings off now that I know where I want all my pieces. Whoop, that one didn't go in my right spot. And now I've just got 2 of those leaves, but you could please yourself in how many you would like to use. I'm just manipulating the stars to sort of sit up as well. I like a lot of dimension to the cards. These are the star designer elements. Now, they were in last year's catalogue. They've carried over, which is fantastic. They're copper in colour and they really pop. Now, the last thing that I've used to really jazz the card up, as you can see in the centres, there's lots of shininess. We're using the fine tip glue pen. Now, my glue pen usually blows out bubbles at the start, so I use a scrap bit of paper just to get rid of the first little bit, and then after that I have absolutely no problem. This dries hard, but you will need to leave it overnight just to make sure, because it does take quite a while to dry. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed today's card. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd love it if you left me a comment. All the other demonstrators videos, there's links in the description of this video, so go and check those out. I'll be back with another video very soon, and hopefully you can join me for that. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.